Welcome. We're back. Episode 74 of Trey and Alexx. I'm Trey the Choklit Jok.
I'm Alexx Dupree.
Alexx, you have got to tell me that you've heard this Sexyy Red rendition of Michael Jackson's Beat It. Tell me that you've heard it. Tell me that you heard it, you saw it, and you loved it, and you have rave reviews about it, right?
No, I know nothing about this.
Okay. You got to hear this because this is the first thing I want to kick things off with. Now, Beat It from Michael Jackson, big hit in the 80s off that Thriller album, and Will Al Yankovic did a
spoof,
a parody of it. Parody. So he made a parody. I think he won a Grammy from a parody of that, if I'm not mistaken. He got a lot of success out of spoofing the Michael Jackson record. Let's fast forward another 35 years or so to Sexyy Red, who has a version of Eat It from Michael Jackson. Let me just go ahead and play it for you here.
Just eat it. You better know that is a hater mini man. And if they did this test, I'm telling all my friends. I'd be so wet if we both to throw them in. Just eat it. Just eat it. Eat it.
I'll stop it because I'll spare everybody else. Your face. Tell me, what's your initial reaction of Sexyy Red's Eat It?
I can't understand what she's saying.
Well, I know she says she hates a Minute Man. You just got to go back.
Okay.
Do we want to do this again? Okay, let's one more.
I'm finna put it on your grill. Just eat it. Just eat it. You better know that is a hater mini man. And if they did this test, I'm telling all my friends. I'd be so wet if we both to throw them in. Just eat it. Just eat it. Eat it.
Okay, so Michael Jackson's camp instantly said, "No, we're not clearing this sample." So she better go put this on a mixtape or something because it ain't going to be released. So,
Bless her heart.
those big brothers, I'm one of those unks who don't have a negative outlook on what the youth is doing because I get it. I understand when we were in high school, we were listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony and Notorious Big, and who to this day, 30 years later, I still don't know what Bone was saying in Crosswords. It was just about the pilot. So, yeah. But in this instance, Sexyy Red, how many times can you say the word no? And how many different?
I think what you do is you drag it out. I think instead of a whole bunch of no's, you just be like, no.
Sorry, baby, this ain't it. So by this being Valentine's Day weekend or just passed, a lot of people online, particularly on TikTok and Facebook, were talking about Galentines. Galentines. Have you ever went to a Galentine's Day?
Absolutely not.
Okay, why?
That's the question. Why? Why do I need to? Why would I do that? No.
Have you ever been invited to a Galentine's Day?
That's a good question. I'm sure I have.
Okay.
I'm sure I have.
Because I was going to ask you what goes on at these Galentines. It's 2026 now, and us men need to start asking questions about these Galentines. You know, honey, I'm just going to a Galentine Day event, and we're like, yeah, okay, go ahead, enjoy. But what the hell is really going on at these Galentine's Day?
Well, I've never been, but I would say it's the same thing as a girls' night out. Like you just getting with your girls' night, a girls' weekend in Vegas, a girls' anything. You just have now timed it up with Valentine's Day. So it's the same thing you would do with your girls any other time.
But okay. Because a lot of people are putting like a little gay twist to it. Because, you know, you see the Galentine's events that you were invited to, perhaps maybe all the women had their clothes on. Maybe you were in pajamas or something to that effect. Galentine's Day, what I'm seeing now, Graham, everybody's in panties. They're twerking. We got wine and drinks going. They smoking. It's a different Galentine's Day.
Girls in panties don't. That's like t-shirt and panties. That's what we do. Nobody cares. The girls ain't looking at other girls like that. I don't know. There may be some strippers. We may be going to the strip club, the male strip club. Maybe inviting strippers over. So no, but we could do that on a random Friday night in April. The thing is, there's so much societal pressure that for Valentine's Day, you just start feeling sad. You know, that you don't have a man, or, you know, you just feel left out because you see everybody's coupled up and booed up and they got their romantic dinner reservations at whatever fancy restaurant, or people are getting engaged because, you know, it's a big engagement day. So what it is just a time of, you know, camaraderie, cheer up your girls, even especially if somebody just broke up, you know, got dumped or something. So yeah, that's what it is. It's this time where society has put this pressure on you that you're supposed to be coupled up on this holiday. And if you're not, you know, you're less than or what have you. So this is what we don't do. Screw society. We're going to get with our girls and we're going to have a good time.
So there's no gay shit going on at all. This is just about.
There could be if you're gay. If you're gay, I'm sure there's gay shit going on at your gay Galentines Day. If you're not gay, I'm sure there's nothing gay going on.
All right. So I'm looking at these Facebook comments because I asked a question. I asked a very simple question. From your perspective, describe Galentines. What goes on at these events? So I'm reading some of the comments. My man J.R. Bang left a gif of Alf and a cat within like a sandwich. You have to get that because Alf ate cats.
Yes, he did.
Saying happens at these Galentines Day.
This is what y'all want to have happening at these events. This is the male mind, the male imagination, you know, going and feeding itself. And this is you projecting onto us what's happening. You want this stuff to go down. This is your fantasy.
We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram. We see the pictures. We just don't know the backstories.
So I wanted to talk to you about this dog thing that keeps circulating on the internet. And most recently, it kind of was ruffled back up because of actress Jennifer Lawrence. Anyway, she was like in the Hunger Games and she was in the X-Men as Mystique and all this stuff.
$1 Million Baby? Is that her?
That is not her. That's Hilary Swank.
Oh, I'm sorry. You white girls all look alike. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I get it. So she was recently in the news because she admitted in an interview that she rehomed her dog, meaning she had her dog for however many years. She loved this dog. And recently she gave it away because it bit one of her children.
Yeah.
She has 2 young children. She got babies, whatever. And everybody was in an uproar saying, you gave your dog away?
Fuck yeah.
You had this dog for however many years. This dog was a member of your family. You had this dog before you had children. You had this dog before you got married. This was your baby and you gave this dog away. So certain people are up in arms saying, why would you get a dog away? You can't get it some training, or whatever. I'm wondering how you feel about this. Do you just immediately cut, you're dead to me, dog?
Yes.
Even though I've had you for 7-8 years, you're dead to me and you're gone?
So I watch a lot of Instagram videos on animals, right? It's in my algorithm. There's one page I follow that they're in like a reptile house.
Okay.
And they deal with tons of alligators and crocodiles. And in every video, that damn crocodile or alligator, one of the two, is trying to bite this person, trying to feed them. There's another account that I follow where it's this guy and his bear. It's not AI. It's an actual fucking forest bear. It's the guy and the bear, right? He's there, loving the bear. It's, you know, it's a great relationship. It's a cool watch on Instagram. I've heard constant cases where the animal backfires on you. So I'm one of those people that always thinks that eventually, someday, somehow, that dog or a cat or a crocodile or whatever is going to attack you. So I'm always that's why I don't own an animal now, you know, and back when I owned a cat, way back in the day, 20, 30 years ago, the cat would attack Snapper. Snapper was my cat. Love Snapper.
Rest in peace, Snapper.
R.I.P. My kitty. So I'm one of those people that always thinks that animal will eventually attack you somehow, some way, someday. So I'm with her letting that damn dog go because you bit one of my kids. Who knows when or if you'll bite another one of my damn kids or that same kid get bit. You know, maybe he likes how the kid tastes and he's going to keep biting that same kid. So, no, that dog got to go. Sorry.
No matter how long you had the dog.
Yep.
No matter how much you love the dog.
It can happen.
No matter how bonded you are to the dog.
I know how people feel about their dogs, right? And how emotional attached they get. So I guess it depends on how long you've had the dog. If it's been like a lifelong friend, then, you know, maybe you think about it. But if I haven't had you long and you bit me, yeah, I'm going to take care of you, dog.
So let me change the scenario. Okay, the dog bit, and now we're talking harm to our children. Let's change the situation. Tell me when it's not okay, when you are literally cruel and heartless when you give your dog away. What if you start a new relationship and your girl don't like the dog? Is that okay? Be like, I'm choosing my girl over my dog. Is that heartless or is that okay?
How much do I love her? How much do I love the dog? You're asking me the instance in where you just have to give the dog or the animal away, right?
I know people have given their dog away, and I don't think they had to. Mm-hmm. I just think, it's more convenient. They got in a new relationship, and they were like, you know, it's more convenient for me not to have to go back and forth and go home to let the dog out and whatever. So I'm just going to get a dog away. Or I'm moving in with my girl, and she's allergic to dogs. So I'm just going to give my dog away. I've had my dog 10 years, but whatever. I'm going to give her to you.
Yeah.
Like, is that heartless or is that okay?
No, some people have to isn't a dog like another person? Like, is it like a human being that you have to deal with? It shits, you have to feed it.
Yes. So care for it, love it, like look after it, tend to it, you know, see to its needs. Yes.
If I'm a single person and I got a dog and I meet a woman and she doesn't necessarily care for a dog and I don't need that companionship from a dog, I'm getting it from my woman now, and it's another person that I have to deal with. Here I have to pay how much X amount of dollars for dog food, and now I have to get up early in the morning and walk the damn dog and all this other stuff. I've evolved. I got a new relationship now. So here's an instance where I got to let the dog go. I don't need you anymore, dog. Go to somebody else who would love you more. You're no longer my best friend. Coochie now is my best friend, doggy. Sorry.
Do you remember this dude named Twitch? He was the DJ on Ellen DeGeneres' talk show.
Killed himself, right? Something like that. Suicide.
Committed suicide in 2022, I believe.
Late 20. Well, I was in Florida when it happened. So
it was December. It was like December 13th.
Yeah.
2022.
Okay.
Committed suicide. And he was married. And he and his wife had 3 children. She had a child from a previous relationship and then 2 children with her husband, Twitch. Okay. She just announced her engagement to a whole new person. All on social media, huge party, showed all the pictures. I'm telling you, everybody was there. The champagne was flowing, all of the things. How soon is too soon? This is 3 years,
right?
You know, and some days, a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. Since the love of her life, and you know, they look like the perfect couple, and all this stuff dies. Is that too soon?
No.
Supposedly they started dating a year and a half after he committed suicide. Is that too soon to start dating? Like, are there time frames on this? And does age play a part in it? I need your opinion. I gotta know. It seems soon to me.
So the husband, is he like in jail? Is he coming back eventually? Yes.
No.
He's dead.
No.
He's
dead.
Gone.
Yeah.
Move on. Keep going.
How soon?
At case by case basis. Maybe it takes 6 months. Maybe it takes 3 months. However long it takes to move on, you got to move on. See,
3 months? You're a whole married love of your life.
Now, how many kids did you say were in this?
3. 1 from a previous relationship that he did adopt.
Okay.
And then 2 with them together, biological with them 2 together.
What is she doing? What does she do for a living? That woman needs some stability. She needs somebody to take care and help her with her family that she's raising.
The 1950s are calling your ass, and I'm in the new millennium calling you saying, we can get our own jobs and women can raise their own families and take care of themselves. We can earn our own paychecks.
Yeah. But you just lost your husband. So now at this point, you don't know how your stability will be. You don't know if you get money or what next. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Hi, how are you? Here's a guy that just pops in her life. Maybe he's got a great job. His stability is intact. So now I can perhaps get with this guy, maybe, soothe my breaking heart and go from there. So I think he's dead. What are you going to do? I can see if he was locked up, he's in jail. Guy's dead.
Okay, so wait a minute. Is this all about money for you?
I've got to tell you, he's dead. But go ahead. You said what now?
He is dead. Is this primarily a money issue in your eyes?
You got to ask her. But I'm assuming on the outside looking in, here's a woman who's now a widow and she's got 3 kids. And here's a guy that's just, maybe this needed to happen. Maybe this guy is her soulmate. Who knows? But I'm looking at it from a stability standpoint, right? Okay. I got 3 kids. My husband just left. Here's a guy that wants to marry me. I don't think that's a hard decision to make.
Really? Ooh. Okay. I mean, I believe in remarrying, but I'm wondering, is the time frame too soon? I'm stuck on the time frame. As a dude, are you trying to date somebody whose husband pretty recently died within the past year?
I ain't got to worry about him coming in or,
You don't. You really don't.
And so, no.
Not unless the house is haunted. Absolutely not. You don't.
Now, the many times I've heard about this story, I always just chuckled to myself. Now, you know who Aaron Hall is, right? Of course you do.
Of course. Yes.
Former lead singer of Guy. And of course, he was a successful solo artist. A lot of people says that R. Kelly kind of stole and yanked his style and R. Kelly kind of ran away with it. But yeah, that actually happened. He stole Aaron Hall's entire identity and kind of blew up from that. Aaron Hall. So, everybody knows he and Gloria Velez have a child together. You are familiar with Gloria Velez, the supermodel from back in the day, and they hooked up pretty young while she was pretty young. So let's just give you the backstory on that. So what I'll do here is share an interview that Aaron Hall did maybe about 2 years ago, just to give you just to give you an idea of the type of animal that we're dealing with. Okay.
If they fuck with me, it's a big dick. Everybody know my son's mother. Everybody know that shit. So
yeah, that's Gloria, and tell them about it.
So when you put errands on it, when you fuck a bitch for 3 days and take the bitch hand and take him out of the man's hand, then you a retired pimp.
Yeah.
But at the time, as soon as I came to South Beach, I just grabbed her, and she'll tell you the same story. I just grabbed her and fucked her for 3 days. Then Aaron's got on a pussy with an apostrophe S.
Yeah.
Like it's Aaron. I like the fucking public. You feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas can't say nothing about it. Them square ass niggas, them precious cake little dick niggas.
Yeah.
I like for them niggas to see how I fuck. Like you speak to Jodeci or Puffy or any of them niggas. They been at my house. They all see me fuck.
Okay, we'll stop it there. I just want to give you an idea of the type of person that Aaron Hall is. Okay, your thoughts, Mr. Dupree, your thoughts on the type of person Aaron Hall is. Just by listening to that clip, just that one clip.
I had no idea. I knew a whole other Aaron. Aaron, what? What has happened?
So
That's not the Aaron I know.
Keep in mind the type of person that Aaron Hall is. You heard him. He's like, he don't really care. There were about 3 times last year in 2025 where authorities were attempting to serve Aaron Hall. He was included in this civil suit, if I'm not mistaken, after a year of unsuccessful attempts to reach him. Now, he's involved in a civil lawsuit with Diddy that dates back to 1990, and they were trying to serve him, but they couldn't find him. He was on the run throughout the whole year of 2025. And every time I'd hear like an update of the story, I would just laugh. I'm like, oh, this nigga is running. And let me just, and when I say that, I just want to reiterate the fact that everybody knows that there are 2 types of black people. There are African Americans, black folks, and then there are niggas. Aaron Hall, ladies and gentlemen, is a nigga. Tried and true. If you didn't get it from the clip I just played, You hear it from this story. He's been ducking and dodging. Now, this comes from the source. Sources say a process server confirmed Aaron Hall's identity after he answered the door and was presented with the documents. He never accepted them verbally. He never said, yes, I'm Aaron Hall. So for a whole year, the past year and a half, this cat has been running from being served, being involved in his sexual suit. And I got to be honest with you. Everything they say he did, I believe he did it. Based on all of what you know about Aaron Hall so far.
What is everything they say he did?
Well, GloRilla's, he impregnated her while she was young. She was very young when she had his baby. That's his baby mama. He's bragging on the fact that he fucked her while young. You just heard the fact that he's an exhibitionist. He loves to showcase his sexual prowess. What more do you need to figure out the type of person?
Okay. All right.
That also takes me back to something that has been a debate for almost 40 years. 35 of them at least.
I know where you're going.
A Piece of My Love, that song from Guy. Now,
yes.
It's been a debate over 30 years about what Aaron Hall is saying in that song. I have no doubt in my mind now that he was saying, dumb bitch.
Yes, I had no doubt in my mind ever. We called him years ago and asked him, woke him up.
Yes.
Out of his slumber and asked him.
And he never confirmed.
I've always known that.
He never confirmed it though. He said it's whatever you think I'm saying.
That is what he said. That is what he said.
So he never confirmed that he's saying dumb bitch in the song, but you be the judge.
It is clearly dumb bitch. I sing it when I'm singing the song. I'm like, dumb bitch.
Yep. All that. Well, BroRilla is here. Victoria Woods. BroRilla is here. Now, we talked about her on last episode. This is GloRilla's sister. She came out and it was basically like GloRilla is responsible, basically obligated to take care of her siblings. Was it 9, 10 siblings that she had?
Yeah.
She says she needs to break off with about 2,500. So since that happened about 2 weeks ago, BroRilla has went on several different outlets on the internet. She's doing skits. She's getting paid to do these interviews. Tasha K was like, GloRilla needs to put a cease and desist out for her sister because she's using her name and all this other stuff. So BroRilla making money. She out here getting bread. Then got into beefs with Boosie. They got into beefs with The Game. They got into beef with Charlemagne. The girl just won't stop. So I just want to let you know, 2026 is here, and so is BroRilla. I don't know when we'll be able to get rid of her, but damn it, she's here.
Not sure if you heard, but this dude named James Van Der Beek, he was an actor. He just died of colon cancer. Had been fighting it for a lot of years. He was on Dawson's Creek.
Okay, so
that was a huge show.
I saw Carlton hugged up with him. Alfonso Ribeiro had. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. He had been on Dancing with the Stars. You know, Alfonso Ribeiro was hosting that. But anyway, this Dawson's Creek show, I didn't watch it. It was a little white person show on the WB, but it was huge. It had the song that was the theme song, hit the charts. Katie Holmes, who you know was married to Tom Cruise and was dating Jamie Foxx forever. Yeah. That's Paula Cole, I think, or I don't know whoever it actually is. But anyway, Katie Holmes, Michelle Williams, who was married to Heath Ledger, who played the Joker in Batman and stuff. She was on that show. So like stars came out of this show. It was huge, and it was young, teeny bopper, whatever. So the main character was James Van Der Beek, and he is the one who just died after a long fight with colon cancer. And his wife started a GoFund Me page because she's saying the family is broke because she's like, the family is broke because we pay for his medical care. They got 6 kids. Nobody motherfucking told you to have fucking 6 kids. And why are we supposed to pay for your hardship when that's happening to me? I'm taking care of my sick mama, my sick daddy, my grandmama. Do I get to start a fucking GoFundMe page?
Well, it's one of those instances where you tug on the public's emotions, right? Here's the death. She may actually need this money or money to take care of her kids. Stop being like that. Be nice.
I'm sure she does need this money. I need the money too. You need the money too. I'm just like, and it's because you had 6 kids. I'm a person who's like, well, can't afford to have kids or can't afford to have 6. I can have maybe 1 or 2. So now it's everybody else's responsibility.
Do you have control over how many kids she's had? You kind of deal with what you're faced with right there.
I understand, but why should we be moved to give money to your GoFundMe instead of your go get a job?
Me. Good question. That wraps things up for episode 74. Doing good. What are we going to do on our 75th anniversary? Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll have Alex go to a Galentines event and come back with a report.
And wear my panties? Okay. Show my panties.
At youtube.com/@Trey and Alexx. Make sure you subscribe. As you see the ticker down here, as I say every week, we're dope in real life, but we suck on YouTube. We need those subscriptions, okay? Love you. So dope. We out. I'm Trey the Choklit Jok.
I'm Alexx Dupree.
It's Trey and Alexx. Be good. Holla.
Peace.